Gemini 3.5 Pro leaks just went into overdrive. And the wild part is, nobody watching this actually agrees on what's inside it. One leak says it beats Claude and GPT outright. Another leak from a completely different source says it's actually behind both of them on the hard stuff. There's a launch date, everyone's repeating like it's confirmed. It isn't. And by the end of this, you're going to know exactly what's real, what's noise, and the one leaked feature almost nobody's talking about that I think actually matters the most. I'm the AI voice clone of Fred. He runs an AI-powered online course business, and he makes videos on the latest AI news, so you're always up to date. If you want to learn how Fred made over 5 grand in 48 hours, he's made a free course. Link in description. You can also book a free one-to-one call with Fred or a member of the team, and we'll give you a custom step-by-step roadmap for you to get to $10,000 a month and more using AI. Spots are limited. Let's separate fact from rumor first, because this matters a lot here. Google showed off the Gemini 3.5 family back at I/O in May. Gemini 3.5 Flash shipped that day. It's out right now. You can use it today. The big one, Gemini 3.5 Pro, never showed up. It was originally targeted for June. That date slipped, and as of right now, it's still not publicly available. Google has confirmed it's coming. That's the extent of what's official. Everything else from here on is a leak, not a Google announcement, so I'm going to keep flagging which is which as we go. So here's the first leak, and it's the loudest one right now. Multiple leakers are pointing at July 17th as the target launch date, with July 24th floating around as a backup if it slips again. The reason for the delay is actually the more interesting part. The leaks say Google originally planned to build 3.5 Pro on top of the older Gemini base and scrap that entirely to run a brand new pre-training run from scratch instead. That's not a small tweak. That's Google essentially deciding the old foundation wasn't strong enough to compete with and rebuilding the whole thing underneath. Second leak, and this one keeps getting repeated everywhere, a 2 million token context window. In plain English, a token's roughly a chunk of a word, and the context window is how much the model can actually hold in its head at once. 2 million tokens is enormous. We're talking entire code bases, hours of video, thousands of pages of notes, all processed in one single pass, instead of being split across 10 different chats. That's a genuinely massive jump if it turns out to be real, and it holds up once people actually get their hands on it. Third leak, and this is the one that got the whole timeline talking, a new reasoning mode called Deep Think. The leaks describe it as a separate, heavier thinking layer built specifically for logic, math, and multi-step problems. Instead of firing back an answer instantly, it slows down, actually works through the problem properly, then answers. You trade a bit of speed for a lot more accuracy. And honestly, that's not a gimmick if it actually works, because most models right now are fast, confident, and just plain wrong a decent chunk of the time. A mode that's slower but genuinely correct matters a lot more than shaving off a second or two of response time. By the way, if you want to learn the exact system I've used to make over 5 grand in 48 hours using AI and online courses, I've made a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I did that step by step, so you can just copy me. The link is in the description below. And if you want deeper guidance from me, you can also apply to book a free one-on-one call. On that call, I will give you a customized roadmap for you to start making money with an AI digital product. No previous experience needed. Spots fill up fast, so book yours now. All the links are in the description below. Now, the leaks get more specific from here, and the strongest signal across almost every single one of them is front-end and visual code generation. People testing what they believe are early or stealth versions of this model keep saying the same three things: better design taste, cleaner layouts, and much stronger SVG output. Quick explainer on that last one. An SVG is basically a picture built out of code instead of pixels, so it stays sharp at any size and loads fast. That's what a lot of modern icons, logos, and web. Graphics are actually built from older Gemini models were genuinely weak here, and the leaks say 3.5 Pro is dramatically better, producing a polished, finished-looking page from a single prompt instead of the half-broken draft you have to fix by hand for an hour. There's also talk of much stronger one-shot game generation, including sound effects and music baked in. Same idea, one prompt, one working result. And there's a knock-on effect worth mentioning. Leakers say Google is building a new image model called Nano Banana Pro on the same 3.5 Pro foundation, so one training run potentially powering 2 Separate product lines. Now, here's the part: a lot of coverage on this topic is quietly skipping. The leaks genuinely contradict each other. One camp is saying Gemini 3.5 Pro is beating the top competing models in internal evaluations, with big gains over the previous Gemini generation. A completely different source is claiming the opposite, that it's actually behind those same models on deep reasoning coding and long running tasks. Same, unreleased model, two opposite verdicts, and nobody's published data anyone else can actually reproduce. So if a video tells you flatly that this model destroys everything else out there, that person's picking one leak and quietly ignoring the other one that says something different. I'd take both sides with a healthy amount of skepticism until Google actually says something official. Here's the leak I think matters the most, and almost nobody's actually talking about it: native computer use. The leaks say Gemini 3.5 Pro is being built to plug directly into Google's computer use capability, meaning an agent that can genuinely see a screen, reason about what's actually on it, and click through interfaces the way a person would, not just generating text back at you, actually doing things inside real software. We've spent a couple of years now with models that just talk back to you. This would be a model built to act on your behalf instead, and that's a meaningfully different category of tool if it actually ships the way the leaks describe it. So here's my honest read on all of this. Gemini 3.5 Pro is probably going to be genuinely excellent at some things and pretty average at others, and that's actually fine. The front end and visual claims show up across multiple separate leaks from different sources, which makes them more believable. The reasoning claims flatly contradict each other between sources, which makes them a lot less believable right now. The era of one single model winning at absolutely everything is basically over anyway. Different labs are strong in different lanes, and Google's edge has always leaned toward long context and multimodal work. So this actually lines up with what they're already good at. The smart move here isn't picking a side before the model even ships. It's knowing which tool to reach for once it's actually out, and you can test it against real work instead of a leak. If you're serious about making money online with AI digital products, I made a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I do that, step by step, click by click, so you can just copy me. It's completely free, and you can get it by clicking on the link in the description of this video. And if you want deeper guidance from me, you can also apply to book a free one-on-one call. On that call, I will give you a customized roadmap for you to start making money with an AI digital product. No previous experience needed. Spots fill up fast, so book yours now. All the links are in the description below this video.